Hello, YouTube. Welcome to our channel. This is a channel that deals with the fat fire journey of a family. Our net worth goal is $5 million US. This month has been successful despite the market downturn. We have made $15,000 this month. This month has been a bit of a downturn in the taxable month. Most of the gain has been from the house, which has crossed over the 1 million mark, which brings our total to just a smidgen under $3 million. So the top three expenses this month have been the house, $3,000, which has to do with some repair payment that was needed. Food has uh, found its place in the top three. Due to inflation. So the normal one for about 1,000, so this is $400 more. 40%, which is to do with inflation. Hopefully things will get under control. And the kids 1750. I have a different slide for the breakdown of that. So we have three young children. The after school for the first two is $600 a month, and for the third one is $250 a month. It's due to different locations and different time schedules. It's nothing very flexible. It does a little more than normal years, but because of COVID, we have chosen the more expensive option, but also the closest and safest option. For them, I really hope next year we can go down to about half this amount once COVID is over. And like I mentioned, starting to register for summer camp. So depending on the camp, some require a bigger or smaller deposit depending on the services they offer. So the 500 deposit is for a summer camp that costs $2,000 for 2 weeks. So basically 25% down, non-refundable, of course. And the rest of the expenses. So this is a new year, so the max out-of-pocket maximum has reset itself. So health rears its ugly head. Uh, it will take us at least 6 months to get to the out-of-pocket max again. Utilities, normal. This one was, I think, heating. Restaurants, a bit higher than usual, but I'm guessing it has to do with inflation as well. If the food cost from the grocery shop has increased by 50%-ish, so restaurants have increased their prices accordingly. Insurance is spiking up a bit. I'm going to cancel a few insurance plans we have that are pretty redundant to bring this down to about the 400 level, which is much more comfortable. And shopping, you always need to do a bit of shopping. Which bring the total expense this month to $9,000 to earn. Great, it's the lowest it's been in a while. So the breakdown of this month looks like this. As you can see, there's no surprise. Home is big, but as you can see, food and childcare are creeping up. It's going to be interesting next month to see if food is continues to show up as one of our top expenses. So where we want to be when we retire. Once we have $5 million US, we plan to take from that amount based on the 4% guideline, a yearly income of $200,000. That is pre-tax. Our tax calculations and approaches we will speak on in a later video. So a little bit about us. We are two working parents. Our main source of income is a W-2 salary for both me and my partner. In addition to that, we have three children, ranging in age from 4 to 8, and we live in a high cost of living area. That will explain some of our expenses in a later portion of the video. So part of our post-fire budget is I include a 30K stipend for travel, and we started budgeting our vacations to see if that number is good for us or do we need to adjust it according to our vacation style. So we have a couple types of vacation styles we like. There's a high budget vacation and a low budget vacation. And let's look at an example from this past summer. So this is an RV vacation we took. We traveled mainly in California as well as several parts of Oregon. So as you can imagine, there's no flights doing an RV vacation. We just got in an RV and started driving. Food, since this was an RV, we had the possibility of cooking as well as some restaurants because we're on vacation. We didn't want to cook all the time. In stays, these are mainly campground type fees. Entertainment, since we are vacationing, we did several entertainment activity such as mini golf for the kids, as well as some dune buggies for ourselves. And shopping, we travel to different places, we pick up stuff. And transportation, as you can imagine, is the majority of the vacation. This includes the RV cost plus the fuel for an RV, which was quite substantial at California prices. Which brings the RV vacation total to $4,000 US, which is an average of $100 per person per day. We use this to track our number in terms of our budget for our fire number to see that we're on track to have the lifestyle we want. Another vacation we took was for New York City. This was without the kids. So flights. The flights were very cheap. We're thinking probably COVID related. It really cost us $300 to get to New York, which is usually more towards the $1,000 range. Food, again, some snacks for the road and things of that nature, something we can quickly do. Restaurants, this is New York, so we don't have a kitchen. We had to eat out for most of our meals. Hotels, that's including stays, $300 per night seems reasonable for us. Sorry, $200 per night. Entertainment, this is New York. Everything costs more, and entertainment really stands out. Shopping, a lot of shopping to do there. And transportation, these are mainly Uber and Lyft type transportation and rideshare from the airport to the health hotel and vice versa. Which brings the total for the New York vacation to $2,000 plus, which is $375 per day per person. Quite expensive, but this we use this number towards our fire budget to make sure we are aligned and the lifestyle we want to achieve post retirement. So this is the Hawaii vacation breakdown. Flights being both flights from the mainland to the island, plus some inter-island flights. Food is supermarket type grocery shopping. Restaurant is a bit high, but it's expected. It's a vacation. Stays in this case, it's hotels and Airbnb combined, depending on where we were. Entertainment are excursion type activities. Most of the time we spent free doing free activities, beach, hikes, things of that nature. And transportation, in this case, applies to the rental cars. As you know, rental cars have taken a hike in terms of pricing. Yeah. So the total Hawaii vacation cost is $6,000 plus. This was about 11 days, which comes down to $120 per day per person, which is in line with the RV vacation, which is quite a surprise. Um, So recipe of the month. This is a fire blog, so it's not a cooking blog. So the reason why we bring it up is we plan on traveling the world, and therefore we plan on cooking a lot for ourselves. And this is just like we're trying different recipes that can be easily reproduced in different parts of the world where we travel. See what resonates with the kids and what does not. So this is jambalaya, pretty simple. Rice, meat, and vegetables. Some people add shrimp, some people don't. Um, it's pretty, I would say, more expensive than other meals, but it is very filling, and you make a pot and it lasts for a week, so it's very nice with kids. It's like, Mom, Dad, what do I have to eat? Well, open up the fridge, you have jambalaya. Jambalaya again? Yes. Our debt this month, we are still tracking for zero debt, and we plan to continue this approach. It has taken us long, long years to get to this approach. And this number, I haven't started this blog once we were in debt, but it took us about 4 years to get out of debt. This is how we track over time. As you can see, it's a slow and gradual progressive, nothing unusual, good and great. I have a different video for our portfolio breakdown. If you're interested, I'll put a link at the top. Thank you for listening, and if you have questions, please leave a comment and I will answer them. Thank you.